If you're over 40 and everybody's telling you that it's too late to start a business, they are super wrong. And I'm about to show you why you have the advantages that 20, even 30-year-olds will kill for. Let me guess what you're thinking right now. I'm too old, I'm too tired, I don't understand social media, I miss my window. Here's what nobody's telling you. You're not starting from zero. While 25-year-olds are figuring out basic professionalisms, this is what you have, my friend. 20 plus years of real world problem solving. This is your product. A network that actually picks up the phone. This is your marketing and financial stability to build strategically. And this, my friend, is your competitive advantage. That burnout that you're worried about, that's from doing what is called the hustle culture way. And that's not the way we're doing it here. Let's talk about advantages. Advantage number one, you solve expensive problems. 20-somethings create content about productivity hacks, but you have navigated corporate politics, you have led teams through crisis, managed million-dollar budgets. So you're probably asking me, what does that even mean, Jenny? Well, instead of selling time management tips for $27, you can sell executive transition strategy for $2,700. Same time investment, but 100x the value. Your experience isn't a liability, it's a premium pricing power. Advantage number two, your network is already built. You know what it takes young entrepreneurs 5 years to build? Trust, and you already have it. Let's do like a quick exercise. Think of 10 people that will take your call right now. That's 10 potential clients, referral partners, or even collaborators. Most new businesses fail because they have a great product and zero distribution. You have distribution. You don't need to really grow an audience. You need to activate the one that you have. Advantage number three, you can afford to build it right. So here's the uncomfortable truth about entrepreneurship. Most people start because they're desperate. You can start because you are strategic, and that's the difference. For example, you don't need to post 3 times daily on TikTok or work 80-hour weeks, sacrifice family time, or even compete with price. You can build a business that fits your life, not a life that fits your business. Whew. And that's exactly what prevents burnout. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, energy. You're thinking, I'm exhausted, Jenny, after a full day of work. How am I supposed to build a business on top of that? And here's what I learned the hard way. Burnout doesn't come from working harder or working extra hours. It works when things that you're working on drain you. Burnout happens when you are not in alignment. When I was in corporate, I've gone home depleted. Now I work similar hours, but I feel energized. The difference, alignment. About 2 months ago, I went back home to Puerto Rico just to spend time with my family. And my mom, she looked at me and she said, Nena, you're always working. You're even working harder than that before. And I say, Mom, it's not that I retire and I'm just enjoying life. I'm enjoying life, but doing what I love. Do you see me happier? Do you see me more energized by everything that I do? The difference is that I love every second that I spend on my business. That, my friend, is alignment. And that's what prevents burnout. So let me give you the 3-hour side business model. Monday, 1 hour, una hora. Client work or content creation. Wednesday, 1 hour, una hora. Outreach or relationship building. Saturday, 1 hour, una hora. Planning and administration. That's it. 3 hours of focused, intentional work beats 20 hours of scattered hustle. It's focus. The secret, remember, you're not building a high hustle. Well, you're honestly building a strategic exit plan that compounds over time. I want to show you the burnout prevention framework. This is my method adapted specifically for professionals like you with full-time commitments. So number one, identify your zone of genius. Not what you're good at, but what you're good that people will pay for and that energizes you. You can even ask yourself, if somebody asks you to do this for free on a Saturday, would you say yes? And that's your zone. Second is design your minimum viable offer. Forget building a website, creating a course, writing a book. Start with one service that you can deliver in 4 to 6 weeks. For example, 90-day career transition strategy, 6 sections for $3,000. Simple, profitable, and proven. And then next, deploy through warm outreach. You don't need the constant social media push. You need 10 conversations with people that already trust you. And the outreach can be something as simple as this. Hey, name, I'm helping professionals transition out of corporate without the chaos. Do you know anybody who is exploring their next chapter? That's it, simple. And the next, deliver with boundaries. Set your availability upfront. No evenings, no weekends, unless you choose it that way. Premium price means premium boundaries. I have another video about don't do it for free, so make sure that you watch that one before you set your price. This framework is gonna prevent burnout because it's designed around your capacity, not somebody else's hustle schedule. Okay, let me be real with you. About the first 90 days, how do they look like? So weeks 1 to 4, you'll spend about 1 to 2 hours per week clarifying your offer and identifying 20 people to reach out to. You feel like you're moving too slow? You're not. And then fix 5 to 8, you'll have 5 to 10 conversations, maybe 1 to 2 will turn into clients. You'll doubt yourself, but go now. Weeks 9 to 12, you'll deliver perhaps your first paid engagement while still working full time. It'll be messy, but you know what? That's normal. By month 6, you're gonna have 3 to 5 clients, perhaps paying you $10,000, $15,000 in revenue, and that's proof of concept. Now, at some point, you're gonna decide, do I scale up or do I stay comfortable? You know the difference between you and younger entrepreneurs? They need to figure out if their idea works. You just need to package what you already know. You are not starting over, you're not starting from zero, you're translating, you're transitioning. So here's what I want you to do in the next 24 hours. So write down 3 problems that you have solved in your career that people will pay to avoid. Number 2, list about 10 people who trust your expertise already. Number 3, pick 1 problem and 1 person to have a conversation this week. That's it. No website needed, no crazy social media, super busy strategy, just clarity, 1 conversation. You're not too old, you're not too tired, you're exactly where you need to be. And if you want my complete framework for building a business without the burnout, including the exact scripts I use for warm outreach and my pricing calculator, I'll link my free guide below. Now go have that conversation, your next chapter is waiting. My name is JENNIE Lopez and I help leaders like you build that big dream with clarity, with confidence, and without burnout. And make sure you follow, you subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay.